So, what we're going to do then, if you've never meditated before, you can, depending on how old you are and how long you'd like to do it for, you can lie on the floor or on your bed, or you can sit in a chair. Just make sure that your feet touch the ground, or you can sit on the floor, like cross-legged, with the base of your body touching the floor. So if you can put your hand on your chest, and this area of your body is really important because it's what we're going to concentrate on when we're meditating. So I want you to imagine, first of all, what it feels like to touch just your hand resting there, and maybe you notice your breath going up, and down in your body. And if you close your eyes, you'll notice that even more. So you'll take a really deep breath, and you'll notice your chest rise up, and breathe out, and you'll notice it drop. Okay, so that's what you do. Maybe do that a few more times. And see how I'm making a noise when I breathe out? I want you to do that too. And really listen to how long you make that sound for. Well done. And then every time you find yourself not able to concentrate, just come back and do that again with your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, making a sound, okay? And with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine under your hand there is a pink box. And I want you to imagine this is a very special box, and that this box is where you're going to put your feelings in when you're not sure what to do with them. So before we get to the box, I want you to think about something that's made you feel quite sad and unhappy. And when you think about that, if you're thinking about it, you might notice something happen in your body. You might get a sore tummy, or maybe a hand or a shoulder hurts, or I don't know, just see if you feel a little twitch somewhere in your body, or something doesn't feel quite right when you think about it. So it's almost like your thoughts are living in your body. So they're not just in your head, they're somewhere in your body. And that's your thoughts showing you where that feeling lives in your body. And you might give it, I don't know, you give it a colour and a shape, or you might give it a personality, or just imagine what it looks like, that feeling. A bit like the film, if you've seen it Inside Out, where all the feelings have different characters. So that's the feeling of sadness that you feel when you think of something that makes you feel quite sad. And now I want you to remember that box, that pink box. And what I want you to do is that when you're thinking about the pink box and breathing in, I want you to imagine the lid of the box lifting up. And when it does, and you look inside, there's a really, really bright pink star. And it's very, very bright. And it's all sitting in where your hand is, in your chest. And you imagine that really bright pink star. And this is a very, very powerful star. It's a very special star. So what I'm going to ask you to do is that feeling that you had, that feeling of sadness, however you imagined it, how you felt it, I want you to take it into the box with the pink star. And when you take it into the box with the pink star, you breathe it in. And then as you breathe it into the pink star, something really magical happens. And you just pay attention to that. You wonder what's happening to that feeling when you breathe it into the pink star. Maybe it changes colour or shape. Maybe the feeling in your body changes a little bit, or maybe the character that you've got changes. And you just keep breathing it in again and again into that pink box with the pink star of light. And it feels okay to do that. In fact, it feels that that's what you're supposed to do, to breathe in that feeling, not push it away anymore, pretend it's not there. And just allow yourself even to think in your head, I'm feeling sad in this moment, and that's okay. So you're breathing in that feeling, And now we're going to do something else. So you're breathing in that feeling that you've had, that sad feeling, into the pink box, into the star. And then as you breathe out, it's as if your breath goes right down through your body and it pushes out through the soles of your feet. And if you think of a tree which has roots going down in the ground, it's almost like these magical roots appear from your feet and your body, and they go down into the earth. And you find yourself imagining that you've got roots just like a tree has. So in-breath takes the feeling into the box, into the star, and out-breath takes your attention down into the roots that come out through your feet. And you can give those roots a colour if you want to. They get bigger and brighter and stronger each time you breathe out. And then you imagine that these roots from your feet are actually touching the roots of the people around you that care about you. And you imagine the roots going down really deep down into the earth. I mean, right to the very, very core, the heart of the earth. And as they do, they just get stronger and stronger. So now you feel really strong and supported by just how your roots connect to everybody else's roots and to the very, very centre of the earth. And then you remember that box, you've still got that feeling in there, which is great because the pink star really helps with that feeling. And there's a lid for that box, so when you're ready, you can put a lid back on the box and you just let that feeling sit really comfortably in that pink star inside. And then you just check in with how the rest of you feels. And just notice your fingers and your toes. And remember what I said about making a sound on the out breath. We'll do that a few times. And then you can just give yourself a big smile and open your eyes. Well done. And every time you have that sad feeling, you come back and practice this meditation to help you feel a little bit better so that your feeling can change just like the weather does outside the window from one day to the next. Have a lovely day.